getting serious, everybody. There were 3 men who were found dead in a friend's backyard after watching a Kansas City Chiefs game.
Oh, dude, they bet the under.
They bet the under, dude. The Undertaker. All right,
No, that's not what I meant.
So there's not a lot of information. Just please listen to Sirius, okay?
Okay, sir.
There's not a lot of information on this. There's no updates or anything like that. So this is just going to be the what we know about the situation, and then of course we're going to fill in the blanks because we're geniuses.
And then we're going to solve the murder.
We're gonna fucking solve the entire thing.
That's what I'm here to do.
It's been a couple weeks since Kansas City fans joined friends to watch the Chiefs play the LA Chargers, all right, in the final game of the regular season. Their bodies were found in a friend's backyard 2 days later, and police still haven't found or said how the men died, but affirmed this last Saturday that there's no evidence of foul play. All right, it's a good pun for the game of football, by the way. Okay, it's common for police to decline to comment. Can you just?
There's no foul.
Okay, sorry, sports talk. Man, we're guys. Okay. Guy talk.
I get it.
No PvP, okay? You're fouling me. It's common for police to decline to comment much on an investigation before it's complete, so here's the what we know, alright? What happened? Police accounts say Ricky Johnson, age 38, Clayton McGeaney, age 36, and David Harrington, age 37, went to the home of a friend in Kansas City, Missouri, to watch the Chiefs game January 7th, and none of them made it home. 2 nights later, McGeaney's fiance went to the home looking for him. Quote, when there was no answer at the door, she broke into the basement of the residence and located an unknown dead body on the back porch. Officers responded to the back porch and confirmed there was a dead body. Upon further investigation, officers located 2 other dead bodies in the backyard. An initial police report on the incident said, there were no obvious signs of foul play observed at or near the crime scene. Police say there are still no signs that any crime was committed. This still remains...
What do you mean no signs? There's dead bodies. I don't know if there's any crime around here. What the fuck?
There's only 3.
We can't tell if there was a crime yet.
There's fucking blood and guts everywhere.
You just wanted to go home early.
Yeah, it said their blood and guts, or it's super gory, imagine.
High capacity magazines around.
Okay.
I can almost hear this lady too, because this guy's named Clayton. His name Clayton. So you know she's outside the door. Clayton! Clayton McGee! You get your ass out here! What kind of name? That's the whitest name I've ever heard.
This still remains a death investigation and nothing more, says one of the officers. We still have no evidence or indication of foul play. No one is in police custody. Okay. On the question of how did they die, investigators say they don't know that yet. They have not said publicly whether they believe drugs or alcohol were involved in what might have been 3 relatively sudden and simultaneous deaths, though it's clear that that's a possibility they're considering.
There's no fucking wounds. They're just 3 dead people.
But it could have been at the same time. They just died.
It's gotta be drugs.
I mean, that's the easy answer, right?
They're the smallest cult. They all committed
it's a bad
suicide. Yeah.
There's no fucking wounds, bro.
Yeah.
There's like, we don't know about alcohol, but they have bags over their heads.
Yeah, exactly.
They're wearing Nikes.
Yeah, Nike shoes.
Weather records indicate the low temperature that night was around 33 degrees or 1 degree Celsius. Quote, this incident has been gathering a significant amount of media attention, and we would like answers on the cause of death just as much as everyone else does. They are an entirely separate entity from the police department. They have 0 impact on the timeline of their medical findings, blah, 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 as investigative unit, blah, blah.
So it's cold outside?
It is cold outside.
That's why, that's what happened.
Dude,
so
they froze
the
to
3
death.
of them, they're getting really cold, they're freezing. The only way to survive was to huddle up together, and they were all not gay.
Right.
How do you know they weren't gay?
Because they died?
Because they died.
If they would have huddled up together, then they would have been gay after.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because if they were huddled up together dead, they would have went, ooh, that's some foul play right there.
There's no fouls in football. Why?
There's no foul. Exactly.
Yeah, did they freeze to death? There's no fucking wounds. There's no like a knife holes or bullet holes.
Dude, what if it was like very innocent? They're like, let's play hide and seek. All right, let's go hide.
That's what happened.
But
They
then
didn't have a seeker.
Yeah, they didn't pick anybody because they were drunk. They're like, all right, let's just wait here. Like, how come they're not looking for me?
That does happen.
Ken, that is the cutest PG answer possible.
Great, that's great, Ken.
It's like they were playing hide and seek.
Fentanyl
But then they died.
I like the one where like they didn't want to hug because they're not gay.
Lots of people have died that way, man.
I was in an Uber today, and the lady's like, "Where are you going to do today?" I was like, "We film videos." And she's like, "Oh, that's cool." She's like, "How do you like them?" I'm like, "I like them." I'm like, "We make the world a worse place." And comments like that remind me why.
You don't believe that, do you?
Of course I do. I wouldn't say it.
Well, dude, we have Can here to reverse that.
Yeah, it was nice. It was cute.
Thanks, dude. Thanks.
So the one homie, is that fool like, is he in custody or like
Nobody's.
the cops like, we don't know what to do with you?
The question of the homeowner being under investigation. The speculation has been said that the homeowner didn't know the bodies of his 3 longtime friends were on his back porch and in his backyard for the 2 days before they were found.
2 days.
So he invited him over and he's like, I think they just all left. I don't even know. And they just see him in the backyard on the ground.
It's like when you would go to sleep during parties.
Oh.
Yeah, he's like, I get how that could happen.
I see.
Yeah.
2 days later, you're like, oh.
And you don't pay attention to your backyard.
Go home.
When I used to have parties at my house, I would wake up and then I would go in the living room like, oh, so these are the ones that slept over. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's everyone's gonna knock out or like
Or who's gonna overdose.
who's gonna stay or yeah.
And you have no intention because you're just like, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I have
really
to
don't
wake up
care
at
about
5 in the
my
morning to go work out outside in the freezing cold. And I'm not going to use my heater that
I'm
I
gonna
bought
blast
outside.
music as well so that they wake up because it doesn't matter.
Dang.
The homeowner has been cooperative with the investigation, so obviously, you know.
That's cool.
He didn't do it.
scrutiny there.
Yeah.
Why are you implying something, Can? Was he the seeker that never was?
Yeah, he could have been.
Oh, he's guilty seeker.
Yeah.
He didn't keep his promise.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah,
He's
yeah. I
like,
promise.
all right, we're gonna go hide. All right, later. And he's like, I'm gonna go sleep.
He's like, those guys are good?
What if it was just some Home Alone shit where there's like a frozen patch of ice and the one guy goes, whoa, boom, and he's out. The other guy's like, yo, bro, what happened, Clayton? Whoa, boom.
In the same spot.
Yeah, 3 of them just knocked out. Fucking brain
The one's at the
damage.
bottom of the stairs. He's like, what's that sound? And it's just 2 guys coming down the stairs,
Yeah.
knock him out.
That's what happened.
So the reason why this is even like weird news is just how long it's been taking. People on social media are saying like, why hasn't the owner been named a suspect? What's taking so long to determine the cause of death? The toxicology report's not supposed to come back for like 5 or 6 weeks for whatever reason. So
5 or 6 weeks for toxicology?
This is the best city to commit a crime in, I think.
Yeah.
Everything takes so slow. Everything's so slow, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, you could totally get away with it by then. You know, like when evidence dissipates? If you wanted to assassinate somebody, that's mad easy.
Go to Kansas City.
But why
Yeah.
these 3 guys? Like, what did they do?
Dude, they should film the first 48 here and just have the worst episodes. They're just waiting around.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is an objectively bad article.
Not that the crime's bad, the article's bad.
It's just like,
I'm glad you said
yeah,
that.
so
'cause
this
was
happened and
actually
we got nothing.
I'm
This
glad you said it
happened and
because
we
it
got
was
nothing.
submitted by Loncy80. Thanks for submitting this article.
Thanks for submitting it.
I'm ruined!
Oh, God.
I'm ruined!
Uh-oh.
What have I done?
I turned against the public.
Save that credit for when I
Public
needed
enemy
it.
number 1.
Is that the easy answer though? Just like bad batch of drugs and then it just like wrecked them all and then they're just dead?
Here at JK, we don't take the easy way out. So it's way more about slipping on a piece of ice, hitting their cranium.
You're going with the Home Alone thing? You think that happened?
Well, I'm thinking, okay, these guys, if the homeowner did not give off any suspicious vibes, that makes me think his IQ is very close to 0. So he must be like, I don't even know what happened. I got my friend that came over. I thought we were gonna, I don't know, do something. And then they just left. And then they're like, the cops were like, well, who are those guys out there? And he's like, hey, Freddie, what you doing on the floor? And then the cop's like, he's dead, you idiot. So I'm just like, all these guys must be the dumbest motherfuckers in the world. So how do dumb people die?
Don't you think the cop also has to be equally dumb? Because, they're not paying attention to anything that might indicate how they died.
Could be.
So redo that scene, but you have to talk with the dumb voice of the cop, too.
Excuse me. Anybody home at back there?
Please.
I don't know.
He's already dead.
As a guy that watches football, since these are all like football fans,
There's no fouls in football.
yeah, what would be the demise of 3 football friends
Fanatics.
getting together to watch?
They drove out of town to watch the game at their friend's house.
I'm gonna say because it's Chiefs Chargers, right? End of the season, I think Chiefs won, obviously, because the Chargers fucking suck. So I'm thinking they party too hardy. They're going like, we're fucking going to the Super Bowl and shit like that. But then they're right to party, but they should have waited. Because they're in the Super Bowl now. These guys blew it. They partied too early.
What if they made a bet? They're like, guys, if the Chiefs go to the Super Bowl, we gotta pop these, whatever these are.
So you think it's drug related?
Fentanyl, some shit.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we gotta celebrate, you know, because nothing's wrong with a Molly. And then next thing you know, it's like
They're
laced.
able to detect that pretty early.
Yeah, but
toxicology.
the thing is, they're making it like super long, so maybe there's something else going on.
Also, is it weird to like die outside?
Like, why would you die in the house?
How do we know these guys are gay?
And they're just laying there.
That's a good question.
Ask the right questions.
How long did they actually hug before they're like, nah, this is gay?
One in the basement, right?
What was it?
We have front porch and then backyard.
2 in the back porch. Found in a friend's backyard. I think all of them were found in the backyard.
Oh man. Well,
They're just laying there perfectly.
Like 3 in a row.
It says after they made snow angels.
Oh, wow.
That gets cold.
And Freddie, I think I'm freezing to death.
Me too.
Yeah, exactly. They just froze.
Damn.
it seems like that's kind of probably what it was. A little bit more.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah, just
And
like
the guy, the
drunk.
homeowner's like, quit playing. And he goes inside. And 2 days later, like, oh, they did freeze to death.
Yeah, we gotta do a follow up on this because why are they taking so long to give people answers?
Well, cause you've had like you guys have all had friends that got so drunk that they passed out outside.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're lucky enough that it's warm enough that nothing happens to
Yeah.
you here.
Cool.
Yep.
But here, in a place like that, in that temperature, you're pretty fucked, right?
Oh, yeah.
If you get zonked out,
If you're like out.
Well, I guess.
Maybe they're already like fucking just in their underwears half painted and shit, the colors of the Chiefs.
yeah.
it's just body paint. They're like, those aren't clothes.
Hey, shouldn't we put on a jacket before we go? Nah, we're out here for 30 seconds.
layers, Freddy. It's fine.
I got the paint on, it's warm.
Did you guys see the picture of that kid who had Chiefs war paint on?
Yes.
And he his head turned a certain way, and people are like, he's doing blackface. It's fucked up.
and they like kind of fucked up. It fucked up his life.
They did. They wrecked this kid on social media.
His
Midget.
value system's gonna be haywire from now on.
Yeah.
Hey,
dude.
well deserved, am I right?
Yeah, we got him. Get him. We just made the world a worse place.
Being totally innocent.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.